At the threshold of his 22nd birthday, Jahlil Okafor is already considered to be a reclamation project, a redemptive giant. It's an incongruity he isn't debating or ducking. A lot to prove, Okafor, the No. 3 pick in the 2015 draft, said as he acquainted himself on Monday with the Nets, who acquired him last week from the Philadelphia 76ers in a clearance sale. These things happen when that peculiar species known as the one-and-done college player dominates the draft and is immediately anointed as the next fill-in-the-blank while still in the home stretch of teenagehood. It happened to D'Angelo Russell, the No. 2 pick in 2015 who, after 2 seasons with the Los Angeles Lakers, passed the Hollywood point guard baton and burden to Lonzo Ball last summer and made his own journey to Brooklyn. Now Russell and Okafor will have an opportunity to pick and roll their way back from the reputational prison for the failed or at least flailing phenomenon. You never thought the No. 2 and No. 3 picks would be playing on the same team a few years after, said Okafor, who dressed but did not play on Tuesday night in the Nets' 103-98 victory against the Washington Wizards at Barclays Center. Everything happens for a reason. The only explanation the Nets needed to justify this deal was that it is virtually risk-free for a draft-starved franchise. Rare is the 6'11" center, especially one who averaged 17.5 points and 7 rebounds as a rookie, who is available in exchange for a 30-year-old journeyman forward, Trevor Booker. The Nets also nabbed a shooting guard, Nick Stauskas, and a 2019 second-round pick, which demonstrated how badly the 76ers wanted Okafor gone. Joel Embiid, who evicted Okafor from his low-post perch in Philadelphia, is a multi-skilled force of nature. Okafor must cope with contemporary NBA scripture that states that centers best known for playing with their backs to the basket and not for their defense shouldn't be franchise centerpieces. As president of the Knicks, Isaiah Thomas once traded a trove of picks. One turned into LaMarcus Aldridge and another irony alert became Joakim Noah, for the young Eddie Curry. A 6'11" post player who, like Okafor, came out of Chicago. Curry's 2006-07 numbers, 19.5 points and 7 rebounds, in with the Knicks were similar to what Okafor achieved as a rookie in 2015-16. But Curry's career deteriorated not long after that season. With Okafor turning 22 on Friday, to suggest he is the second coming of Curry would be as unfair as it was to compare him to Tim Duncan during his one season at Duke. Asked about Okafor in a telephone interview, Thomas, also a native of Chicago, said, "I know Jahlil. I know the dad, a good kid with talent. At Philly, whatever situation he got into, it didn't work out. But at the end of the day, he's got to have a coach that wants to coach big men. Don't get Thomas started on the extremist thinking that he thinks has the NBA. Too fixated on one style of play, a style he considers to be too perimeter-centric and dismissive of old-school post skills. It's always had a place for all kinds of players and styles of play. That's what made it so great," he said of the league.